Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for watching my Call of Duty Hidden Secrets video. Today I'm going to be talking about some of the stuff that we've all seen in the Call of Duty All Access preview, but most people probably didn't even notice it. It probably flew right by their head. But first, please don't forget to give the video a like rating if you enjoyed it, or if you think that it needs a little work, feel free to leave a comment. Also, I'm not sure if you guys sort of stumbled upon this randomly through YouTube or if you actually somehow searched this and my video came up, but either way, please do subscribe so that next time I make a video you will actually be informed of that and won't have to go searching through all of YouTube in order to find it again. And enjoy the video. Alright, so the first thing I want to focus on is in this first level, Into the Deep. We can see this weapon that this guy has in his hand, and you can hear a little bit of dialogue about how, you know, using this gun takes a few extra shots because they're underwater, blah blah blah. Well, I did some research, and actually I found that this weapon is called the APS underwater rifle. Now, it was made in the Soviet Union back in the 70s, but it's still used today, and it's known for its accuracy in underwater combat. Here's a picture of the APS rifle and one of the rounds that it uses. It actually uses a customized spear tip round to make it a little more aquadynamic. Now, if we fast forward a little bit, we can see him using some sort of remote control rocket, some sort of almost Valkyrie rocket, and we see that it actually uses the same sort of touchscreen pad that all the other Killstreaks use. Now, what's interesting about this is that you can tell that they've actually put a fair amount of time into designing the models and scripting the weapons. What this suggests is maybe a possibility of underwater levels in the actual Call of Duty multiplayer. We know at the very least that 2 out of the 6 areas that the game is based in take place predominantly underwater. So if 1/3 of the whole game takes place underwater, there may be some emphasis to underwater combat. And they keep showing us these underwater scenes and these underwater combat scenes, and they're showing us how the game engine works underwater. They may be pointing toward sort of including that in the multiplayer game. Of course, this is speculation. They could just as easily sort of throw it in for the single player and then completely leave it out for the multiplayer. Typically they don't do that, and it seems like they've put a fair amount of effort into scripting these weapons, but you never know. I can't say for sure. No one can say for sure until the game actually comes out. Here we have the level that takes place in California. Now, the first thing that I notice on this level every time is this flag over on the side, and I'm not sure what it says. I can't really read it very well, but we can see that there's a picture of what appears to be a dog on there. So I'm not sure what that's referencing, but that likely has some sort of significance to the game. We know that 10 years have passed since the attack that initially brought down America in this game. The reason why that's interesting is because although the area is clearly like grown over with grass, there's been plenty of time for the houses to deteriorate and grasses to grow in through everywhere. But all the same, there seem to be regular tremors going on throughout this level. And besides that, we can see that some of the hostile enemies in this level are carrying radioactivity detectors, suggesting that they're searching for some sort of radioactive fallout. Now, why would they be searching for radioactivity 10 years after the attack that actually brought down America? And of course, why are there still tremors going on if whatever bomb might have been dropped was dropped 10 years ago? It's my hypothesis that given the flag, the regularity of these tremors, and the fact that they're looking for radioactivity, my hypothesis of this situation is that America was taken down 10 years ago. The Ghost team have organized and used this small city in California as some sort of base of operations. They're likely a team of ex-Navy SEALs, Special Ops, you name it, and the dog as seen in the flag may be their symbol. As we can observe, the hostiles in this level seem to be speaking, I'm not completely sure, but they seem to be speaking Portuguese. And this is sort of aided by the fact that later in the mission, there are trips to Brazil, where the native language is Portuguese. It's quite possible that a South American dictator is trying to overthrow an uprising that the Ghost team is trying to create, and that they've recently dropped some sort of dirty bomb in California where they were based, and the two main characters are trying to get some intel on the ones who bombed them. Now, something else we can see is some very mild weapon customization. On some angles in these previews, you can see perhaps emblems or clan tags on their weapons. I think it's very likely that gun customization is gonna come back. Now, the last thing I want to note is here in this level where we can see helicopters falling from the sky into the ocean. To me, this suggests that the work of an EMP, or an electromagnetic pulse, which then suggests that EMPs might be coming back in the multiplayer. So that's pretty much it. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check my channel for more Call of Duty Ghosts videos.